Today, we're doing legs and lunges. So if you have two yoga blocks, these two yoga blocks will come in handy for legs and lunges. They're just for alignment so that you can keep the correct alignment using the correct muscles instead of, if you're not able to hold yourself in the lunge, you don't want to compromise by ruining your alignment. So if you've got something similar to blocks, go ahead and grab those right now. Maybe like a stack of books, something that's not gonna fall over if you put your full weight onto it. And a yoga mat. All right, so we're gonna start sitting. I'm gonna sit on top of the yoga block because that feels good for me. Oh, also I got my knee pad on. We will be on our knees for a little bit in the lunge. So if you know that you have sensitive knees, you can grab some cushioning for that. And as always, pay attention to your injuries. You don't want to re-injure yourself or create new injuries. Pay attention to what your body is saying to you in the stretches. If something feels weird, back off. You don't have to do it. You don't have to struggle through all the reps that I suggest. Just do as many as you can with good alignment and make sure you're always able to breathe and have a good time. All right, so if you're ready to go, we'll start seated. Rest your arms wherever you like. Sit up tall, and we'll take our 2 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we'll move our head in a slow diamond shape. So starting with chin right, lifting your chin up to the ceiling, and then looking to the left with your chin, and then dropping your chin all the way down into your chest. Keep moving in this slow diamond shape, stopping in each corner, breathing. You can keep your jaw open or closed, whatever feels best for you. Notice if any other parts of you start to try to move around when you just move your head. Try to keep the rest of your body motionless. And then we'll reverse the direction of this diamond. Starting now to the left, stretching your chin high up to the sky and over to the right. Noticing any sensations you feel in your neck. Maybe you slept on it wrong. My left feels a little bit interesting today. And then finally float your head back to center. Still sitting up tall, rock your ear to your shoulder. Just allow your head to fall heavy for a few moments. You can go slower than I'm going if this feels really good. Just breathe. And then stopping head, lifting up to the sky. Bring your arms down by your side, flex your palms, spread the fingers, lift the shoulders, press your palms down. Still sitting up tall. Really shooting energy out through your palms down into the floor. Start to alternate your shoulders right and left. Don't forget to breathe. And then stopping here, we're going to draw circles with our palms. Really tight, small circles. Try to keep your arms straight. Keep flexing your fingers toward your face, spreading your fingers wide. Start to reach your arms up toward the side. Okay, the more you flex your fingers, the more you're gonna stretch that nerve in your fingers. It feels weird, it's like that twinge. Keep pressing, lift your arms up to the sky. Breathe, pushing like the ceiling away, that far diagonal of the room. Reverse the direction of your circles. And floating your arms back out by the side like you're trying to reach to your side walls, scrubbing your walls. Flex your fingers even further toward your face, spread the fingers wide, and then bring your arms back down by your side. Keep that circle going, reach your arms toward the floor. Whew. And then here, open and close your fists as fast as you can. And while you do this, bring one arm up and one down, and then alternate the arms right and left, and just breathe. Keep your fists opening and closing as fast as you can. And then stop at the top, circle your wrists. While you circle your wrists, uncross your legs if they're crossed, and recross the other one on top. And then reverse the direction of your wrists. Still breathing, I hope. And then float your arms out to the side and hug yourself, switching the arm that's on top each time. And as you hug yourself, feel free to tell yourself how much you love yourself. We haven't done that all week. It's time. Yay. And then stop with your arms out, bring your hands to a fist with the thumbs on the outside. Keep your elbows right in line with your shoulders and draw circles from your elbows down. Stir it around. Breathe. Reverse your circle. Whew. Upper body's very warm. All right, let's float it down here, arms rest, and then bring your ribcage front and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then let's glide it right and left. If you need to use your hand, really feel where your ribcage is. Push it aside. Lift it up out of your waist. Not really using your arms to do it. Arms are relaxed. Good. And then stepping here, we're going to get off this block. If you're on a block or a cushion, just set it down. And then find the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to fall out to the side. Sit up tall, and then rock your body right and left. Breathe. All right, and then we're gonna start a giant circle, but use your rib cage. So forward, back, all the way around. Keeping your chin in line. So try not to drop the chin down as if there's like a table here and you're just gliding the table with your chin. Good. I'm pulling a little bit with my arms, but not like a whole lot. Let's reverse the direction of the circle. Each time you're reaching your chest forward and back. Breathe in. Whew. Let's do 3 more. And then coming to your stop in the center, we'll bring our arms behind us, palms in, fingers out to the back, and then bring your knees together and open back up and take a pause in each position and breathe. Excellent. All right, let's place our feet onto the floor, but very, very wide. Keep your knees bent. And then one at a time, drop the knee toward the midline. Right and left. Pausing for a moment. Maybe you start to squeeze your glute. Squeeze. Excellent. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go to our hands and knees position. And let's get, no blocks yet. Just find your arms right underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees are underneath hips, and your feet are parallel behind you, tops of the toes are resting onto the floor. Let's do our regular cat and cow. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, belly down, tailbone up, chest presses through your arms in front, shoulders pull away from the ears, chin stretches up to the sky. Another deep breath in. Fill your chest up full of air. Exhale, concave now, belly button to spine, pushing down into the floor, chin into chest, rounding up, cat pose. Take your next inhale, dropping your belly down, tailbone up, chest out, chin up, cow pose. And then exhale back into your cat pose. And keep going slowly using your breath. Do one more time, cat and cow. Once all the air is gone from your cat pose, return back to your neutral spine. So that's not like relaxed, you're engaged. Abs are engaged. Belly button's pulling deep toward your spine. Float your right leg out to the side with a bent knee and draw 4 circles with your knee all the way around. You might feel, hear, experience pops, cracks, weird stuff in your hip, and that's completely normal. That's your hip. Reverse the direction of these circles, pushing down into the floor with that left leg to keep yourself stable, using that left hip, squeezing left glute to lift your right leg higher. Whew. All right, let's set it down. Take a resting breath in and out. All right, now still with abs engaged, send your left leg up to the side with a bent knee, draw your 4 circles. Slow, stirring around whatever's in that left hip. Left hip might feel different. You might have more or less crunchies, pops, cracks. Whew, I have more. Let's reverse the direction of the circle. Again, now we're squeezing this right butt, keeping that hip stable. One more giant circle and then set that knee down. Whew, excellent. Right underneath the hip. Place your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead onto the floor, and take 2 deep breaths in your child's pose. Use an exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. And then arms are underneath shoulders. Parallel your feet again. This time tuck your toes under. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, just hover the knees up. And let's take another deep breath out. In and out here. Staying strong. And then another deep breath in. This time, exhale. Pushes your hips up into the sky, downward dog, and then start to lift and lower your heels, one at a time, right and left. Feel your arms strong, pushing your palms and your fingertips down into the floor. Arms are close beside the ears. You keep stretching your hips up, up, up to the sky. All right, then start to lift and lower both heels up and down at the same time. It's okay if your knees are soft, but just make sure they're not like this. All right, then stopping here in your downward dog, reach both heels to the floor, push the floor away with your arms, stretch your hips up to the sky, take a deep breath. And then set your knees back to the floor. Tops of the toes rest. Bring them together, sink your hips onto your heels. Child's pose, relax. 2 deep breaths. All right, keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest and drag your arms down your mat as you roll yourself up to your kneeling position, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Here we are. All right, all the way up onto the knees we go. Make sure those knees are still underneath your hips. Parallel the feet behind you and then tuck your toes under. And then take a deep breath in. On your exhale, squeeze low butt. Same time, pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Keep your shoulders relaxed, clasp your fingers, and circle your wrists all the way around, and breathe. Every exhale maybe pulls your belly button deeper toward your spine. Maybe you squeeze your butt a little bit more as we reverse this circle with our wrists. All right, that's enough. Shake it out. Keep those toes curled under. Place your palms back onto the floor. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hover the knees just a little bit. Take another deep breath in and out here. All right, another deep breath in. Next exhale, send your hips back up into the sky. Downward dog. Take another deep breath in and out here. All right, pull your belly button deep toward your spine and send your right leg directly behind you with a straight leg, pointed toe. So make sure it's not to the side, and then also make sure that your hip is not lifting up. If it is, Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. And then as you try to reach your left heel to the floor, squeeze your right glute and pulse your right leg for 8, 7, 6. Really using that glute to pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keep that leg up. We're going to point and flex the toes for 4. Try to keep your knees straight. Pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. 2. Woo, last one. All right, float your leg down. Drop your knees to the floor. Tops of the toes rest. Bring your toes together. Sink your hips onto your heels. Relax in your child's pose. Let it go. 2 deep breaths. All right, take a deep breath in. Use that exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. I'm going to move a little bit more forward, so I'm going to smash into the wall, but energize your arms, bring your legs back to your parallel position, and then tuck your toes under. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hover your knees. Take another deep breath in and out here. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips back to downward dog. Take another deep breath here, really feeling this triangle shape, sending energy out through those 3 points you're making with your body. And then left leg's turn, send it back with a straight leg, pointed toe, not off to the side, directly behind you. And don't lift your hip. Doesn't matter how high it is, it matters about the form. So pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Reach your right heel to the floor as you squeeze your left glute to lift your leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then keep it there. Flex and point your toes for 4. Stay strong. 3, don't forget to breathe. 2, 1. Float that leg down. Whoo. Set your knees to the floor. Bring the tops of your toes to the floor. Toes together. Rest. Child's pose. 2 deep breaths. All right, let's roll up through our spine. So keep the hips onto the heels, chin stays into the chest. You roll up back to the knees. I enjoy roll-ups. I hope you do too. All right, let's take our 2 blocks. It is now time for some lunges. So you're going to set them on either side of your mat toward the middle. Excellent. All right, then come back to your hands and knees. I'm going to go forward. Make sure your stacked arms are pushing down into the floor. Legs are parallel. Tuck the toes under. Here we go. Deep breath in. This time, exhale all the way up into downward dog. I just saw an eagle fly by. That's such a good sign. Take a deep breath when you get here. Man, eagles always get me. They're so huge. All right, let's stretch the right leg back. Straight leg, pointed toe. Remember, don't lift that hip. Keep the belly button to the spine. On an inhale, you're going to squeeze your glute, lift the leg higher. Woo. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose. And then try to step this foot between your hands in front. Take your time, inch, 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 until you come to a high lunge position. So your front leg is bent 90 degrees. Your 2 legs are still in line with your hips. Grab those blocks. They're going to help you so you can lift your chest up. And then without bending this back leg, we're going to push the hips forward and straighten the front leg. So left hip squeeze, back. Left glute press down, back. Let's do 4 more. Don't forget to breathe. 2. Last one. Let's stay in this high lunge position. So really check out that your front leg is bent 90 degrees. Make sure you've got energy shooting out through that back heel, trying to straighten that back leg if you can. If you can, rest your hands on this front knee. If you feel yourself like this, try to bring yourself centered between your 2 legs by pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Relax your shoulders. Stay here and breathe. 2 deep breaths. Still kicking energy out through that back heel. Place your hands back onto your blocks without moving the rest of your body. Bend your back knee to tap it down. And then kick the heel out, straightening the leg for 4. Don't move the rest of your body. 3. Ooh, 2, my block. I'm using it a lot. 1, and then set that knee down, rest the top of the toes onto the floor, and then stay here in this low lunge. Maybe you can rest the hand on the knee. If you feel yourself again like this, pull your belly button deeper toward your spine, squeeze your left glute. Whew, so active. Relax your shoulders, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna place our hands back onto these blocks. So the tops of your toes on the floor back there, really point your toes. We're gonna straighten the leg, lifting the knee off the floor for 4. 3, keep pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. 2, and then last one, perhaps we stay. Maybe we float one of our arms up, maybe the other, and take a deep breath. Woo! Place your hands back onto the blocks. Oh my gosh, push them away. Bring your hands to the left center of your legs, and then draw giant circles with your hips all the way around, and just breathe. Whew. Excellent. All right, let's reverse these circles. All right, and then we're gonna float this right leg up into the back. And then take a child's pose, toes together, knees out to the side, stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead, breathe. 2 deep breaths. Reset before we do all of that on the left. All right, let's roll up. Chin stays into the chest, hips onto the heels, drag those arms as much as you can, use your back abs, roll yourself up. All right, let's get our blocks back to where they belong. Knees are back to underneath our hips. Oh, there was a jewel, a glitter. So many good omens today. All right, so back to our place. Tuck your toes under. Take your deep breath in. Exhale all the way back into that downward dog. All right, stay here. Make that triangle shape. If you can see yourself in your computer screen, just make sure that you are a triangle. So set it all up, send energy out through all of those points, and then stretch your left leg back. Don't lift that hip. Belly button pulls deep toward your spine. Take a deep breath in, stretch that leg up higher. Whew. Exhale, pulls the knee into your nose, and then find that foot in between your hands in front. High lunge on the left, making sure your legs are still in line with your hips, so not like crossed or anything or out to the side. And then walk your hands back to your blocks so you can lift your chest up. And this time we're trying to keep our right leg straight and the left leg bent. So press your right hip down into the floor and then straighten that left leg. Down and up. Don't bend that left leg or right leg. I'm talking to myself here. Look at how much I'm using my blocks. I'm just gonna walk down. Where are my muscles? Let's do 2 more. And then we'll settle here in our high lunge. So take a look at your body. Make sure this left leg is 90 degrees. So if you see your knee past your toes here, you want to walk the foot so that you can get your 90 degrees. Back leg should be straight. If you can, rest your hands on your front knee. Whew. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine, and then feel your body centered between your 2 legs. Take a deep breath. All right, place your hands back onto your blocks. Keep your upper body exactly where it is. Don't move the rest of your body. You're gonna tap your back knee down by bending your back knee, right knee, and then kick it straight into the heel for 4. Exhale. Don't move anything else. So if you're going, that's too much, just the leg. 1 more. Woo! And then set it down. Relax the tops of the toes onto the floor. And then find this low lunge. If you can find your balance, pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Now we're squeezing this right glute, trying to coax this right hip down into the floor. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. All right, place your hands back onto your blocks. Here we go. We're going to press down with the tops of the toes back there. So point your right foot, and then we're going to straighten the knee, lifting that leg off the floor for 4. Really go for it. 3, watch those shoulders. Don't do one of these. You're strong. Last one, we're going to stay. Whew. Maybe we can float one arm up, maybe the other, and breathe. Belly button to spine, squeeze your glute. Oh my gosh, float that leg down. Move your blocks away. Bring your hands to the right, center of your legs, and then draw some circles. Whew. Legs are certainly alive today. Hips are alive. Breathe into them. All right, reverse your circle. Excellent. All right, then stop here. We're gonna float this left leg up and back however you can. Over the wall, over your blocks. Find your child's pose. Let it all go. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, then use an inhale to roll up through your spine one last time. Savor it. My favorite. All right, then let's get rid of these blocks. We don't need them. Let's find a seated position. And let's bring our heels underneath our knees, if you can. Toes facing forward. Bring your arms out like a zombie with your palms down. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, curve your spine. Drop your chin into your chest and slowly roll down to your back for 8, 7, don't crash. 6, 5, make those adjustments on the way down. Relax those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. And all the way onto the floor. Bring your arms out like airplane wings with your palms down. Keep your left leg bent and extend your right leg down flat onto the mat. Flex your right foot. We're going to kick our face with our right leg. When you kick your face, don't do this. Keep your hips glued to the floor, belly button to spine, sending energy out through that right leg. All right, so we're just going for your controlled kick. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, no wobbling with that left leg. Keep it still. Belly button to spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bend that knee. You know what's coming. Left leg fun. Stretch that left leg down. Here we go. Kick your face. Belly button to spine. Up for 8, 7. Don't lift your hip. 6, 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then stopping here, pull the knees into the chest. Take one hand on either knee and stir the knees out and around. Reverse your circles. All right, last one here. I'm going to move away from the wall. So if your legs are close to a wall, you might want to scoot away. Bring your arms out like airplane wings with palms down. Send both legs up to the sky. Straight legs, pointed toes if you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Pull back flat onto the floor. Rib cage is wrapped. You are strong into the floor. Float your right leg toward your face and your left leg away. And then circle them around the sides and meet them back into the center. Ooh. Let's do it again 3 more times. Take it slow. Use your breath. Notice if one leg likes to go farther away like this one, try to match them up. Whew. So that they're doing even circles all the way around.
One more, try not to bend your knees. So if your knees are bending, engage your quad muscles. Teach your legs to straighten with that muscle. Pause for a moment in the center. Take a deep breath in and out. Belly button to spine, engagement, and then we'll reverse it. So left leg comes forward, right leg away, and then circle them around and meet them in the center 4 times. Use your breath. Again, trying to even up those legs. A lot of times the one that's coming toward your face is not as awesome as the one going away, so don't make that going away one the star of the show. You want them to be a duet. One more duet with your legs. And then pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself a relax. Rock yourself right and left and breathe. I'm gonna rock myself back to my mat. All right, and then keep your right knee bent. Allow your left leg to fall down flat onto the mat. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your right knee, and then pull the right knee into your right armpit. Stretch your left leg down flat onto the floor. If it's not straight, flex your foot and charge that heel down. As you pull this right leg close, stretch your left leg away. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath. All right, then place your left hand onto that right knee on the outside of it. Right arm out to the floor, and then take this right leg over to the left for a spinal twist. Your hip can come off the floor, but leave your shoulders on the floor. And then finally, turn your head all the way to the left, or sorry, the right. Putting your right ear onto the floor if you can. Give yourself gentle pressure with your left palm on the outside of this knee, coaxing it to the floor as you take a deep breath. And then roll onto your back, pull both knees tight into your chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, allow your right leg to fall down flat. Left leg's turn. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your left knee, and then pull your left knee into your left armpit. Stretch your right leg down flat. Remember, if it's not straight, flex that foot, charge the heel to the floor. As you pull this left leg closer, stretch your right leg away, belly button to spine, shoulders relaxed. Big deep breath. All right, spinal twist, right hand makes its way to the outside of the left knee, left arm goes out, left leg goes to the right, head goes to the left. Left ear on the floor if you can. Big deep breath. Wring yourself out with that exhale. Excellent work. Allow your body to go down flat wherever it likes. Allow your legs and arms to fall wherever. Close your eyes. Take up big, deep breaths, about 6 of them, just relaxing your body onto the floor. Releasing any remaining energy or tension you might be feeling in your hips. So if you want to focus on your hips, maybe you imagine what they look like inside of your body. Maybe you're reminded of all the different exercises we did today that use the muscles of our hips and our glutes, the muscles of our legs. And with your few breaths left, maybe you want to thank your hips and your glutes and your legs for doing all that hard work. And also thank your breath for leading you through all of it. And if this feels really good, you want to stay just laying here, you're totally welcome to do that, or do a sit-up with me to come back up. So if you're ready for that sit-up, energize those legs, glue them together, flex your feet, straight legs. Bring your arms up overhead by your ears, reach your fingertips up, open your eyes, deep breath in. Exhale, giant sit-up. Excellent. Well, my hips and legs certainly feel wonderful.